Hello there. Once again, this is Anton from Anton Will Obey, and I'm doing a 5-figure review, but this time I'm gonna unbox them all because they're all in boxes, which is not always how it happens. And my booth is down at the moment for cleaning, and I'm kind of not sure. I kind of like not having it set up, so I don't know. I'm gonna play that by ear. So what I've got today, I got Shelton Benjamin, Chad Gable WWE 2-pack. I've got a Sensational Sherri, first time in the line. I've got Hasbro sent me a duplicate Yellow Ranger with BeastBot Jacks, and I have an Ochako Uraraka. I am not positive how that's pronounced. I do not watch this show. I was just so captivated by the figure, so that is probably where I'm going to start. Got those out of the way. Got this thing looking pretty decent. Let's crack it open. So, like I said, I don't watch My Hero Academia, but this figure in particular, I have seen the figures. This one I looked at and I was like, that's pretty cute, but I don't need it. I'm going to pass on it. Then I saw this helmet, and I really liked the helmet, and so the helmet sold me on this. I did not know that there was a stand in there. That helps me, of course, because Todd McFarlane, give us fucking stands. Thank you. People, I don't know if you guys remember this. If you haven't heard this from back in the day, they used to give you a stand with your action figure. They haven't done that forever. I think the last stuff that I bought that had stands that came with it was like G.I. Joes. They always came with a little display stand. And so the fact that Todd McFarlane wants to give us a stand, he is awesome. Get those hands out of there. Yep, this apparatus right here, this is what sold it to me. Let's see if I can carefully extract these, or cut them. And not, lose a finger or something in the process. Come out of there without breaking. Do it. Shit, come on. Alrighty. Well, she is adorable. I'll give her that. Looks like she's got a lot of the same articulation that the Fortnite figures do. And it looks like it's kind of designed fairly similar. But first things first, let's figure out how to get this hair off and get this hair on. Let's see. Does it just pull off? I don't know. Was there instructions? Nope, no instructions. Well, I'm gonna have to figure it out, but I'm gonna have to figure it out probably not on camera because it might be difficult for me to figure that out. Anyway, if you're familiar with any of McFarlane's Fortnite stuff, this is fairly similar to that. Double jointed knees, nice ball joint, kind of upper thigh stuff hidden up in the hip joint. I like the way he does that. Looks like a waist rotation and an ab crunch, but it's not like a real deep ab crunch. Double jointed elbow, you get a nice ball socket. It doesn't look like it has butterfly hinges. I mean, it has really, it looks like it does have butterfly hinges, but they don't move or barely move. So I don't know about that. I don't know what this character's powers is. I don't know what she does. She doesn't have any ankle rotation, but I am fine with that because I am freaking loving these boots. Boots rule. Anyway, got this thing going on, which looks like a flight stand. Always love it when I get a flight stand. Oh gosh, that's a nice flight stand. Thank you, Todd McFarlane. So I'm assuming she flies. I'm sure there's a ton of people out there that will let me know that I suck for not knowing anything about a character. But I don't care. I don't care about the character. I like a figure for what it is. And this figure is awesome. It's got a helmet, it's cool space boots. I'll figure out how that goes in a minute. Next up, let's go with Sensational Sherri. I have seen this figure around. They're usually very expensive. They finally have dropped in price enough that I could get one. She is from a WWE that was long before my time, but I have watched a lot of the old stuff come back with like, most of what I've seen is she was managing Randy Savage. And I haven't seen like tons of her, but I know they've been going through these like a lot older characters and really giving them a, you know, the action figure treatment. And wow, I'm really digging her pants. Let me see. Yeah, you know what? I don't know if I want to mess with this, taking this thing off right this second. Oh, I guess it's got Velcro. All right, so yeah, we can. Her robe dress thing does come off. If I can carefully get it down here. A lot of WWE elites come with removable clothes, but they're usually kind of a pain. But this is a really well-made one. It's very nice. I like it. And there, you get her outfit, which looks great. She's got all your standard articulation for a WWE elite, which, if you're not familiar, is just ankle movement. You get some cut right there. Your upper boot, single jointed knee, single jointed elbow, upper thigh cut, ball joint at the thigh, rotation at the waist, ab crunch, and whatever you call this. It's a ball joint at the shoulder with like an upper bicep cut that's sometimes good and sometimes not. The dudes usually come with hand rotation that turns like this, like a movement. The women really just get rotation. And it doesn't look like she even came with any extra hands. They must have really splashed out on that robe that she has. But she looks fantastic. Can't say as I've seen her wrestling outfit as much as I've seen just her wearing her big purple dresses that she tends to wear. And we'll leave her stand back there in front of the Iconics. And I'm going to jump to Beast Morphers Yellow Ranger. I had this figure. I had both of these figures. And I ended up ordering them, and I had an issue with one, and Hasbro ended up just straight up sending me two of them. So I've got Yellow Ranger and her little R2-D2 Pikachu right there. This guy is great. If you're wondering what this other stuff does, well, let me show you. This pops out. She can get snapped in there. Let me see. Hold on. I think like so. You got a propeller. Wait. I know I can do this. I had it. That goes like so. I think these work as handlebars. There's somehow that this apparatus makes a helicopter that she like hangs onto and flies. I've done it. It's a little bit weird. But then he just transforms back into his little thing. And that's how he is in the show. And he's awesome. He doesn't look awesome, but check out Power Rangers Beast Morphers. I always say Beef Morphers. That's my problem. Anyway, he's actually really sweet. The show is actually really good. I recommend it. Alright, so there. And last but not least, Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. I noticed I had the American males or the alpha males or whatever this team was when it was Chad Gable and what was his name? Jason Jordan. And then he got injured and they put him with Shelton Benjamin, and it was actually a much cooler team because Jason Jordan sucks. Shelton Benjamin doesn't. But Chad Gable, Shelton Benjamin, as the Usos love to say. I'm a little disappointed. He's got the older body on this. Older WWE basics used to have an ankle pivot, and they were so much better than the newer basics. And this is apparently a newer basic, and I thought it was an older basic. So that's kind of sad. So he's just going to have like rotation at the top of his boot, a single jointed knee that I'm going to have to run under hot water in order to even get it to move, because I know they're going to be frozen solid. They always are. Just straight kick, hips, with rotation at the waist, ball joint at the shoulder, and a single joint at the elbow. I guess he does have wrist rotation, but that's kind of surprising in an older basic, because they stopped doing that. Chad Gable, the dude with the best German suplex in the business. Fuck you, Brock Lesnar. He has a better German suplex than you do. Yours is a stupid release German suplex. This is the German suplex that you want. It's the one that looks like it does in Street Fighter. So there. I got my team. I can't remember the name of this team. I don't think the box even says. I think it's just Chad Gable and Shelton Benjamin. It doesn't even have a team name. Anyway, that is my 5 figures and this apparatus all together there and unboxed. I'm happy with all of them. Can't wait to see who I can get thawed out and moving first of these two. And I hope you guys like this video. Sorry I don't have my red booth. Hope you guys can tolerate the splash of crap in the back. I kind of like it. I might do that more often. Anyway, that's my story. I will catch you guys later. Bye.